If you like my dad's videos, please subscribe to QA Insights channel.
Hi, welcome back. In this video, we are going to talk about JEval. Before we deep dive into the tool JEval, I would like to discuss few points regarding the current scenario when it comes to performance tester or engineer's day-to-day life. As a tester or an engineer, what we do is we record a lot of business scenarios, we create scripts, we maintain those scripts, we run load tests, analyze, etc. But when you're working in a JMeter, when the time grows, what will happen is you keep adding a lot of elements to your test plan. And you will be adding third-party plugins, which is not required for a load test. You just enabled them for your debugging purpose. And when it comes to load test, you don't need that. And you keep enabling a lot of listeners, which is not required again when you are doing a high volume test because it consumes a lot of resource. So that is where this utility comes into picture, JEval. So JEval helps you to evaluate your JMeter test plan and provide some set of recommendations based on the color-coded format. And you can correct those stuffs in your test plan, and then you can proceed with your load testing. So what stuffs it will give you? So this JEval is written in Python, where it has some built-in rules, which is totally customizable, and whatever you do, it stays within your network because it doesn't modify your test plan. It doesn't send any sort of usage data to anyone. So fully transparent, fully customizable, and whatever you want to configure, you can do it in the config.yaml. So how do you get started in JEval? So only thing is you need to have the latest version of Python. So as of recording, today's recording, the latest version is 3.9. So this JEval has been tested with Python 3.9, and it works with JMeter 5.3 also. So just go through this GitHub repo. I will put it in the description. And here you can see the prerequisites, the usage, output, etc. You can go through, and also I have written a simple article. It will give you a high-level overview about the JEval features. But let us do a quick demo instead of going through the links or documents. Let us deep dive into JEval directly and how you can use it. So whenever you install Python, you have to create some virtual environments. So virtual environment will be able to isolate your pip requirements in a separate environment so that you can maintain your own project. So that is what I have done here. So this particular JEval, here you can see that this is the virtual environment name. So if you are just Google how to create virtual environment, you will get a lot of resources. You can just follow those links. And after you install the Python latest version of Python, which is 3.9, or it will work with 3.8 as well. The first thing you have to do is you have to install the requirements. So this utility needs some of the requirements which needs to be fulfilled, otherwise it will not execute. So these are some of the stuffs you have to install. So to install this particular components, you have to use pip install -r and requirements.txt. So once you issue this command, it will automatically install all the packages one by one, and then it will be ready for your usage. So to get started, just make sure you have the repo cloned, or you can fork it and go into the folder, in this case JEval, and just make sure the folder structure looks like this. So I'm using Visual Studio Code. You can use any editor of your choice. So here, to use this utility, you need a valid JMeter test plan. But if you want to just to try some of the stuffs, some features, you can utilize the sample JMX, or you can see there is another JMX file inside the JMX folder. So let me clear the screen and let me just full screen this particular terminal. So to use this tool, you have to send certain commands. So this is the complete command line utility, and you can integrate with your CI/CD and whatnot. So let us issue a simple command, py and then app.py and -f, because you are going to send a file, right? So -f and the file path, JMeter file path, and hit enter. So immediately it will give you some set of recommendations, and in a color coded format basically. So here you can see some description, and then it will display the file name which is analyzing, and here it will say whether the JMeter test plan is valid or not, and what is the version you are using. If it is a outdated version, then it will give a recommendation. Please use the latest version of JMeter and so on, and it will display the number of thread groups. And here it says no element for setup thread group. So whatever the color in red, it will be a recommendation. No, if it is a green, then it will be good. So here you can see the plugins. So whenever you have third-party plugins or JMeter plugins, it will also highlight in your final output. And once it is done, you can see the execution time, which took 0.2 seconds, and the temporary log. So if you want to see what happened during the execution, you can just open the temporary.log, and you can see the timestamp and the output. So using this, it will give you a lot of insights, and everything is customizable and configurable. So all the customization, you can do it in the config.yaml. So just open the config.yaml, and then you can see it is already segregated based on types of elements. So thread groups is one section, elements, and the logic controller, config elements. So everything is by default, whatever is there in your JMeter is configured. But if you want to add your own stuff, for example, you have your in-house developed plugin, but I want to add that. So you can add it in the custom section. So you have to use the key value pair. You can check the README for the examples, and then it will automatically check it for you, and then it will display it in the right format. So this utility is like a linting basically. Just so linting means it will just do some cleanups, right? So linting for JMeter. So this utility, whatever I wrote in the Inception version, was total mess basically. And Anthony and Leela, they contributed a lot to this project. They refactored, they improved the performance. So everything they have done. So thanks to them. I'm always thankful to Anthony and Leela for taking up this initiative. And if you would like to contribute, please raise an issue or fork it, and please submit a PR. I will review it, and then I will approve the PR if the feature is valid one. So that's it guys from my side. So please start this repository, try this, and let me know if you have faced any issues. If you find a defect, please raise an issue. If you need a feature, please raise an issue. I will anyway, I will be working on this repo at least weekly once or twice. So I will keep an eye. I will put it in my Kanban board, and then I will work on that. So that's it guys from my side. Please sign up to QA Insights community. If you have any questions, I will be able to help you out, and stay safe. Thank you.
If you like my dad's videos, please subscribe to QA Insights channel.